Hi class, welcome to a tutorial about a program called Audacity. This is a different type of a program and it will edit sound files. So we can create sound with it, we can mix sound with it, we can record sounds, we can do a lot, and this will help us get some sound to our videos that we're going to be producing one of these days soon. But to begin with, let's go ahead and start out. We're going to go to your Windows Start button down here. We're going to go to your All Apps and you'll see Audacity. Now we're going to be using this quite a bit for a while in these different assignments, so you can go ahead and grab it and drag it to your desktop and place it wherever you'd like to. And that way you can have it available pretty quickly. So I opened it up and we have a lot of tools in front of us. We're not going to learn everything about this program, but we're going to learn some of the basics in order to do some of the things we like to do. You have your basic buttons up at the top here, your pause, play, stop, rewind, fast forward, and record. Record is when we have a microphone hooked up to your computer, we'll be able to record your voice, or we can use it to record different things. We have some different editing tools in here that we'll get to after a while, and some of these other tools we may or may not get to. We're just going to have to learn, see what we need to use as we go on. Your speakers, make sure that it's set to your speakers that you're currently using. Your microphone, when you have some sort of a headset plugged in with a microphone on it. Right now I'm using our Logitech headphones, and it has our little mic boom that comes down in front of it that can record. So to begin with, we're going to do a little editing. So I'm going to need to grab a file that's already been made, and I happen to have one over here, so I'm going to go to File, Open, and I'm going to go to Practice Soundtracks. You're going to have to download this file from your assignment in Schoology. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. I'm going to open it up, and it's going to bring in the sound file. It's asking me whether I want to open with a copy before editing. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use their recommendation at that point. And I clicked on OK. Now what we're looking at, we have actually left side and right side, because you'll notice right here it says stereo. Stereo means that it's coming out. It has the option of producing different sounds out of both the left and the right speaker. When you just have one track like this, then it's just mono. In other words, it only comes out of one speaker. Now here's the recording. What I did is I said the Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers little rhyme or little ditty, and we're going to go ahead and listen to that, but I put in the word 3 every now and then because I wanted us to edit something out. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. We're going to listen to it real quick. 3. Peter Piper, 3. Picked a peck of pickled peppers. 3. How many pickled peppers, 3, did Peter Piper pick? 3. Okay, so you heard the word 3 mentioned a lot in there, and you'll also notice that the sound comes through, and you can see the different words, and you can see the waves that it actually makes. And what we're going to do is isolate the exact word 3, and we're going to delete that. So let's go ahead and play here. 3. Okay, so right here is where I said the word 3. We're going to want to edit out each of these words so that the whole rhyme gets said in its entirety in one nice sentence instead of being interrupted by these annoying words 3. So what I'm going to do is just highlight the top of that, and then I'm going to press the delete button on your keyboard. And let's go ahead and rewind, and we'll listen to begin with. Peter Piper, you notice that the word 3 is now gone. So what I'm going to do is come back, and there's a huge space right here, and you can even see where I was taking a bit of a breath right in there. We're going to go ahead and delete all of that, so I'm going to highlight that, press the delete button, and now that's deleted. Let's find the next word of 3. In fact, if you look at some of the shapes that's happening up here, you could actually probably visually find them without having to listen to it each and every step of the way. But let's get down there. Peter Piper, 3. Okay, did you hear that? We started into the word 3 again. Now, something I want you to notice is while I have it paused and I highlight, I can't delete. Right now I'm pressing the delete button and nothing is happening. So if you ever get to a point where you've highlighted something, you're trying to delete it, and it's not deleting, it's because you have not stopped the audio file from playing. In order to edit it, you have to have it stopped. So I'm going to press stop up here, and I'm going to come back to my area that I want to delete, and I'm going to highlight that. Now I press the delete button and everything deletes just fine. Let's go back to the beginning. We can rewind and play it through. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. 3. There's another one. You see that right in there? Let's go ahead and get rid of this word 3 right in here. So I highlight it, delete it. Let's play it from there. How many pickled peppers? 3. And there was another one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. And let's play it from there. Did Peter Piper pick? 3. And there's another one at the very end. I'm going to highlight that, delete that. Now let's play it from the very beginning. So I'm going to rewind it, and let's listen to how well the audio track sounds. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Did you hear some awkward breaths in there? Because I did. Let's go ahead and take out some of those breaths now. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did you hear that right in there? Let's back that up and let's play it. How many pickled peppers? How many pickled peppers? Did you hear that? Let's get rid of it. So those are some awkward breaths right in there because of how we deleted everything. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, and let's clean this audio track up and make it sound a little bit better. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Did you hear another one in there? Right in this area, see that little spot? That is a breath. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that as well. Let's rewind it to the beginning. Let's take a listen and see how it sounds. Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Now I didn't hear any awkward breaths. It didn't sound perfect, but it seemed to be a little bit better. Now we also notice we have a long space at the end. We don't need that long space. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that and delete it. Let's listen to our file from the beginning again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Okay, and we have now edited that file to where it sounds a lot better. We took out the word 3, we took out the breaths, we took out the long pauses. So now it's our time to save. There's a couple different ways you can save. You can save it as a project, and if this is something you want to keep working on, then you save it as a project. However, if it's something you want to play on something other than Audacity, you need to export the audio. So I'm going to click on Export the Audio. I will find a place to save it. You can find a different file if you wanted to. You can add in your new folder, click on New Folder, and name it New Audio Track. So once you get that done, make sure you open that folder up and you go ahead and save it. And right now we're not going to add anything in at this point. We're just going to go ahead and click on OK. It has now saved your file and exported it. And that file that you just exported is what you need to upload for your assignment completion. All right, thanks for working on Audacity. Have a good day.